lighting here. You're just gonna have to live with it. We're back, and this time I have an intro, and this time more mermaid stuff. Brain rot for real. Anything particularly mertube related this time, but I figured I would show off my tails because some of them are old, some of them are over a decade old. You're talking to a veteran mer person right here. I've been doing this since 2012. I was in primary school. I am now a high school graduate of almost 3 years. Not gonna ramble, I'm just gonna get straight into it, and I will begin with this fucking thing. I swear to God, literally everyone had this exact monofin, maybe in a different colour, but it was this one by Finis, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. This is old. Look at the scratching and like the bending on it. Oh God. This thing has seen better days, and it does not fit me anymore. This is kid-sized, but I keep it because it's a relic of the time. I don't know what to tell you. It has the two tails, happy hats on it that prevented from it poking through the end of the tail. It actually worked pretty well. Even though they got sand in it, and there's still sand in it, I can feel it. But this I used all the way up until my FinFun upgrade, so like 10 years? Maybe like 9, 10? I don't know, it was a long time ago. For the first ever tail that I ever owned. Y'all aren't ready for this. Look at that. Look at the holes. Oh my God, look at how broken this thing is. You can tell it's old. Look how stretched it is as well. Like, holy shit. She's seen better days. Oh, this poor thing. Oh, you poor girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. Rip in peace. So, this was homemade. I got it for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas of 2012, and I first swam in it for New Year's of 2013, so long time ago. It has these little ribbony things on the end that were all like nice and flowy. They're disintegrated now. This thing, it still smells like chlorine all these years later. Good lord, this poor tail. But you know what? The shine is still there. It's faded, but it's still there. It's lasted quite a long time. Obviously I don't use this anymore because I think if I put this in the water it would just explode. Rip in peace to my first ever tail. Next, this was 2015, I think. I believe I interchangeably used these two for a long time, and yikes is all I have to say. This was also homemade. It was made to fit this, and I didn't quite pick out the best fabric because, as you can see, it's got, after a while I ended up getting these like runs in it. The shine is still pretty good though. It's still there. I will give it that. I used this for a long ass time. Look at that. Look at the freaking fluff. Look at that. Oh, you poor child. My poor baby. It's so broken. Oh God. It is kind of a nice pattern though. I did pick kind of like a cloudy sort of thing. It was quite nice, I will give it that. It lasted, I actually can't remember how long this one lasted because I used it interchangeably, but it lasted a while. I don't use this one anymore because I outgrew it, and again, it's pretty broken at this point. Although the stitching where the ends of the monofin hooked over is like completely broken. Like there's no hook anymore. It's just, it's gone. My poor thing. Okay, we finally upgrade to an actual bought tail. This is Catalina Sea Blue by the Two Tails, which I don't think you can get anymore. I haven't seen it on the website in a long time. In fact, I have a hunch that Two Tails are gonna go out of business because they haven't restocked in forever. But this is still in pretty decent condition. It's a bit stretched, and it's got like the fluff on the ends from it scraping against bottoms of pools and rocks and stuff. But I mean, I could still use it relatively well if I wanted to, but because it's starting to stretch out, I don't use it anymore. I don't want to ruin it anymore. Oh man, everything still smells like chlorine. No matter how much you wash these, they all still smell like chlorine. But this also used the kids fin down there. I didn't get the Two Tails monofin with it because I was cheap and I already had a monofin. Although my one annoyance with Two Tails tails is there's no opening at the bottom. No opening at the bottom. It's sewn up, which means it is a nightmare to put monofins in and out of this thing. You gotta wrestle it, you gotta stretch the fabric. The reason these stretch out is because you're constantly trying to wrestle your fin in there. But, I mean, it's worked pretty well. It's still holding up. I just don't want to ruin it any further, so I don't use it anymore. Also, my feet don't fit the fin, so. This I got in 2015 and it lasted me. I retired it in 2019, so it lasted a long time, but I also did use it interchangeably with another Two Tails one. This was my little sister's, but she decided mermaids were boring after a while, and I just kind of stole it off her, and she never really cared. So, I have it. This is Fire Coral Red. It's still shiny. Even after all this use, the Two Tails did use pretty good sparkle fabric, I'll give them that. If I had a fin that fit my feet, I could honestly still use this. Like, it's still in pretty much almost perfect condition. But I just don't anymore because one, red wasn't really my tail colour, and two, the fin doesn't fit, so. But, I mean, I still have it, and it's still in like pretty much perfect condition. Smells like chlorine, of course, but that was my fourth tail that I stole off of my sister. And the final one at the moment is good old Aussie Green, good old Fin Fun. The old Aussie Green, thank you, because the new one, I'm sorry Fin Fun, but what is this? What is this? When I got this, my sizing was kind of weird, so I had to get an adult tail skin, but I used a completely different brand of monofin that was a bit smaller and fits my feet. Hang on. The monofin is pretty much the exact same shape as the Fin Fun one, but it's from Dream Blue, which is an Australian company that is more for kids, but at the time my feet fit into this. It still does, because it's, you know, stretchy. It's just now they end like all the way over here, and there's like barely any room in here for them, but I mean, it still works and I still use it because it's kind of the only thing I have at the moment. I need to upgrade my monofins. Oh my god, my feet have outgrown. I need to upgrade my monofins, I really do. If you are a smaller size, recommend Dream Blue because they're good, and I once had a friend who had a tail skin and a monofin from it, and I can confirm that they are good. There's a bit of room in the end, like there's extra room, but because of the dip tips, it's like stiff and you can't tell. And the extra room allowed me to put press studs in so that the end doesn't open up when I swim. I haven't been swimming in tails in a hot second because yay transitioning, yay for having to wait for shipping for binding tape, that was fun. But yes, my beloved Aussie Green, I love. You smell like the ocean instead of chlorine. That's all I've got at the moment. I definitely do need to get a new monofin and potentially a new skin, just because it's been a while. It would be nice to have another one, although Aussie Green is forever going to be one of my favourites. I would obviously, as everyone would, like a silicone tail. They're expensive as shit, and I have to pay for top surgery, so definitely not going to be getting one of them anytime soon. That's my tail collection. I don't know why I made this video, I'm desperate for like some kind of mermaid content nowadays that isn't aimed at 2-year-old kids, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. Goodbye for now. Follow the blog Read Izroulia.